Alright, what's going on YouTube? Welcome to Patriot Anime. Today I'm going to be doing a review on episode 333, The Risk of the Reanimation Jutsu, the new episode that just came out today, and if you guys haven't watched it yet, you definitely should before watching this review, and definitely should in general, because it is a very good episode. So let's start from the beginning. Alright, first off, let's start out with the intro. I am so glad we finally got a new intro. We've been sticking with the same intro basically all season. What's it been, like 30 some odd episodes or more that we've had the same exact intro? And I had to admit, at first, I really liked the intro. It's really cool. It was really creative, well animated. It was just a really cool intro, and it had a good song to it. I actually downloaded the song on my iPod because I liked it so much. But it was getting a little old. I mean, how many times can you listen to the same song and still say, yeah, this is awesome? I was getting a little sick of it. But now we have a new intro, and I really like the new intro. It could have been a lot worse. We could have had another one of these intros. But instead, we're actually graced with a good new intro, one that doesn't suck, and one that I can listen to over and over again. Actually, after the episode, I went back to the beginning just to re-listen to the intro. Now, at the beginning of the episode, before the intro, they did that little, what's it called, Tailed Beast counting song, and I'm really glad they didn't do the whole thing, because honestly, I've watched it like 30 to 40 times, and I was getting a little sick of it, but, you know, they just said, oh, okay, here's all the Biju's names, remember them, and here, let's get on to the episode. I thought we were going to waste 2 or 3 minutes of the episode watching that counting song. But nope, they shortened it up a little bit, and they just cut right into the episode. So getting into the episode itself, alright, so now getting into the episode, we see some like Kage versus Madara action going on, and we see some Itachi and Sasuke action going on. This episode did not include anything about Naruto and Tobi and what's going on that front, and honestly, I'm glad they're taking a little break from it. And what's really interesting is that this episode kind of emphasized Sasuke's role in this whole thing a lot more. I think I might have mentioned in my last review that, like, they really haven't done anything with Sasuke in a while. Like, I actually stopped caring about Sasuke. I don't care about Sasuke, I want to see about Naruto, but this episode has me hooked. The actual outro for the episode itself was all about Sasuke. And it's cool that they're actually kind of bringing him back, you know, kind of redeeming him, and when he's talking to Itachi, he doesn't come off as that conceited asshole that he's always been labeled as. You know, he's just a confused guy that's trying to find his way again. And for the past few seasons, we've known him as this complete maniac that just wants to kill everyone, you know. First he starts off by killing Itachi, then he goes after the Kage summon, now he wants to attack Konoha. Like, this guy just doesn't rest. But we're seeing some humility in him. We're seeing that he's still actually a person inside. He hasn't gone completely insane. He was just on the edge of insanity. And you can really see that when he's talking to Itachi. He's a much more level-headed. He's willing to listen. He still is a little... what's the word I'm looking for? You know, up in your face, like he wants to know questions, he doesn't give a crap. But, you know, he's more calmed down and not as bloodthirsty as he is in the past few episodes where we've seen him. So going on to what's going on between the Kages and Madara, we see Tsunade activate her, I think it's called the 100 healing jutsu. Not completely positive on that. But yeah, she gets the things all over her face, all over her legs, and everything else. This is a jutsu that, if I remember correctly, she's been storing up for a while. This is a jutsu in which she's actually been storing up chakra, like her entire life, just for the purpose of using this jutsu. And if I remember correctly, from the original episodes, you know, when they were all still kids, like Naruto, Sasuke, everyone else was still kids, Tsunade mentioned that using this jutsu comes at high risk. And I think she might have said that it shortens her lifespan. But no matter what the risk actually is, it's a very, very risky jutsu to use. I mean, you saw her. She got impaled by Madara Susanoo, and still survived. And then self-healed herself. That's got to take some serious chakra and some serious drawbacks to it. Now, while I'm on that subject, when Madara impaled her with the Susanoo from underground, I was shocked. I'm like, is Tsunade dying right now? Have we just lost one of the Kages? But then she's like, no, fuck no. She takes out the Susanoo out of her chest, pushes the other piece out, and then uses his own Susanoo against him. Then he uses some of the fire from the Susanoo. He hits her, and she still lives. Like, Tsunade is a beast in this episode. She just cannot be stopped. All this chakra she's been saving up after all this time is really working to her benefit, and we're seeing her true strength. So I think that's really cool. I thought it was kind of annoying how Madara had substituted himself with the Wood Clone when they thought they finally got him. I think they do that a little bit too much in the Naruto series. I remember in the original series, It seems like every single time someone thought they landed a blow, nope, substitution, or nope, shadow clone. It's like, can they ever land a direct hit in each other? And this is just kind of a reminder of how cheesy that kind of is. That that's like such a easy and cheesy way to get out of any situation where one of your main characters is going to die. Like, they're like, oh, Madara got completely destroyed by the Kages. How is he going to live through this? Oh, I have an idea. Let's make him a wood clone and show the other one coming out of the ground. Like, that just gets kind of annoying sometimes. It's like, in the Naruto series, that is the ultimate counter. Like, if they have nothing else to use, they just turn him into a clone, or they just turn him into a substitution. But yeah, we find out that was a wood clone they hit. Madara's still alive, and the Kages are still fighting. I thought the whole scene was great, except for, once again, the wood clone part, a little cheesy. But overall, it showed Tsunade's true power. And we learned a lot more about Madara's personality, just the way he talked and the way he said stuff. And I thought that was really cool. Now, jumping over to Itachi and Sasuke. Like I said, we're seeing a lot more humility out of Sasuke. We're seeing him calm down. He's listening to what Itachi's saying. And it's kind of nice not to see him laughing insanely all the time. And like, yeah, I'm going to kill everybody. So him and Itachi meet up at Kabuto. And there's just a good 10-minute long scene of them talking to each other. That actually probably makes up a majority of the episode. But the stuff they talk about was actually pretty interesting. Like I said, we got a lot more of Sasuke's personality showing through, showing that he's not completely insane. I really do appreciate this, that we haven't really lost Sasuke as a character. And then later on, we see Kabuto trying to turn Sasuke back against Itachi, saying, hey, how about me and you team up and we kill him for a second time? And I think things like this are interesting because sometimes you forget that all the characters in the series don't know what everybody else knows. Like, Kabuto, he talks about how Itachi, like, slaughtered the entire Uchiha clan and asked if he even regretted it. Of course he did, because if you guys know the real reasoning behind it. It shows that Kabuto doesn't know the real reason why Itachi went on that giant slaughter spree. I just think that stuff like this is kind of cool, because it really shows that each character is their own individual person. They don't all share the same things, and sometimes you just kind of forget this. Sometimes you think that because you know everything that's going on, all the characters in the show know everything that's going on. So as I said before, they go on this giant talking discussion type of thing. This takes up a majority of the episode. And then towards the episode, it shows Sasuke attempting to kill Kabuto, but I don't quite understand what happened. I think Itachi threw some shuriken at Sasuke's shuriken, and they kind of deflected off each other, so they wouldn't kill Kabuto. So eventually Itachi and Sasuke gear up and are ready to attack him. They got this whole plan together. Itachi's going to capture him using the Tsukuyomi. And they're all ready to go. And I saw the preview for this episode, and I was really interested in how this is going to take part. Like, Kabuto mentioned in the preview, if you kill me, you can't kill the Reanimation Jutsu. You need me. And I didn't even consider them using their visual prowess to kind of like puppet him and make them do what he's want. But I think the plan they got together is pretty cool. I thought the episode was overall really, it was a really good episode. It was a lot more than I was anticipating, and there's a lot of stuff going on in it. No flashbacks or anything, just a straight-up progression episode, and I like that kind of stuff. I mentioned this earlier, but the ending song, the outro song, I'm so glad we got rid of that old outro song. The old outro song made Naruto look like he was from Pokemon, and I don't know, something about him just resembled Ash. I'm just saying it. His eyes, his face, something about him resembled Ash Ketchum. But the new outro I like, and overall I just like it. We're seeing Sasuke again. I mean, this character's been lost in the series. It's been presumed that he's gone insane, and he's finally back, and we're actually seeing him in action. And I'm actually interested in what Sasuke's about once again. Anyways, please let me know what you guys thought of the episode in the comment sections below. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. And also, please click the like button. Like or dislike button, rating this review and telling me stuff I could do better or do worse, because I'm new to doing these reviews, and I'm always looking for improvement. So I think it's over here, like or dislike, and please leave a comment in the comment section below, and I'll catch you guys next week in next week's Naruto Shippuden review, as long as it's an episode where stuff actually happens.